Mic on.
Hello, hello. What's going on, y'all? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, happy Hanukkah, Wawawiwa. Yeah, it's fine. Close this. Good day, good day. I gotta open this up. Oh. Actually, I can leave this work here. Okay. Project. Yep. Made some good progress on the map. Did a little bit last night and a little bit more so last night, but a little bit day before as well. I'm just organizing. I was just cleaning my desk. Okay. Did I do something on my phone? No. Okay. I gotta rename this. It still says my project. Okay. Still getting a little setup. Give me like another 30 seconds. Just waiting for the project to load up. Oh, let me get the map ready as well. Load online sketch. Sorry again if it is a little loud in the background. Friday is laundry day. And yeah, my dryer is a small little rinky dink shit. So sometimes it's a little wah, 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 wah. Look crazy, look crazy. Also, channel points are set up, so if you guys obviously have some, you want to use them, by all means. They should all have sound effects to them too, so hopefully I'll hear them. Either way, I have another window separated for it, so. Let me see, yeah, they're all set up. I gotta change the colors on them, they're all the same. Besides the random Twitch ones that are given to you. See, okay, I didn't know that. Alright, so let's just get the project set up. Where? Okay. Take that. Let's give a little bit if anybody else wants to tune in. Again, pretty decent work. I'm still trying to balance it out a little bit. Hold on, I have the stupid Twitch open on the other chat. And it is distracting me. There you go. That's still being uploaded. Yeah, I forgot to upload Wednesday streams, so it's doing that now too. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the quality of the stream. Because obviously it's a 2-3 hour thing, so. Okay, so let's see. Where did I leave off on? First off, where's the player start? Let's figure that out. What are these? I don't remember what these are. Oh, that's right. These are, okay. I got it. Player start is over here. I think this is the one I was still figuring out. Let me move this over. This is like the main area that I balanced out, and we did. If you haven't noticed, we did shrink it. Not shrink it. Scaled it pretty substantially. Just because when I finally had all the walls and everything set up, like the base geo, it was really big, like substantially big. And honestly, it still feels like some areas are a little big. Let me get the rifle. but a little more manageable in a sense. Like this part, I like which is the one of the enemy sides or team side spawns in. I still feel like it's still a little too big. Obviously the doorways, that's not, we can fix that. I just have that there so I know that it's an exit way. But basically what we have right now, I really should have a sprint function on here to be honest, but whatever. So we have, and yeah, this little, it's called Z fighting in a sense. It means that there's two meshes colliding with each other that causes that. There also could be just a gap in the wall, so like the light's trying to come through a small little sliver. So we have this little area, right? We have all this here. We have this little section here, which is like the one of the like main sections, but still not the main highlight. This, oh, I actually need to get rid of this. Yeah, I need to get rid of both these. Let me do that now. I can move this actually. Move this. I have everything grouped right now, so I'm gonna have to just unlock them and move it around. Right. No. You know. Move this here. Twist it a little bit. That still looks a little weird. There we go. Which means I should probably move this door just a little bit this way. There we go. And then won't need this anymore. Okay. Let's save. Gonna have to lock this again. Basically just helps group things together. Like, so for example, yesterday I was moving stuff around and realized, wow, it's way too big. And I realized that like all this is like, no, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot of pieces to just like constantly clicking and moving it around. So you basically just select them one by one, and then you just control G and it makes it a group. So now you basically, like, you're moving a whole building in a sense. It's good for level designing. Good for like blocking out stuff pretty quick, or if you need duplicates of stuff, just drag it around. Ah, that's good. Okay. It's a little toasty in here. Stupid dryer, man. I'm not gonna spend like $3 grand on a new one that doesn't like generate too much heat. What's the point of that? It's an apartment. All right. Also made this area pretty, again, significantly smaller compared to before. We have a little connection area here. Probably gonna add another one of these. This rock's just as a blocker. It's not gonna stay there. Oh, there's no collision on it. All right, I could add that now. And then like I figured, instead of this area is supposed to have a wall, right? Like that's supposed to be a continuation of that. Where it's supposed to be is like more wooden. So if I were to unlock this, grab this, and I gotta remove that from the group. Remove from group. I'll lock this again. There we go. And it's supposed to be more of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's supposed to be like wood in a sense, kind of like a shack, but like the second floor is a shack in a sense. So if I were to rotate there, I think it's supposed to look more something like that. Probably not exactly that, but oh, I gotta fix this. On. There we go. Unlock. Shift 7, and then just drag it down 1. Oh, I think that's too much now. Yeah. Let's make that 1. Hey! Thank you. I forgot about that. There we go. That's what it's supposed to be. But I forgot that I put the sound on there. It's supposed to be just a random noise that I do. What's up, fellas? Angry Lizard, my big nose buddy. Love you. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. Appreciate that. I touch your pee-pee. I mean, no, I don't. Plain sound. Let's go. Might check with the gifted to that guy. Oh damn, I'm so sorry for your loss, bro. It's a shame. Damn shame. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
God damn it. Oh, that's too loud too. Alright. I don't know if you could see it. That's the bouncing Betis. I think it's better if I do my arms down. You actually see it on camera? Oh yeah, you do. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm nipping through this shit. It's not like wearing white shirts. The volume was too loud on it though, right? Or was it just me? I can't really see. No. Oh god, Jesus. No, it's great. It's honestly so funny. I think most of them are pretty good. The one that I haven't really been able to show. Well, I haven't barely been able to show any of them. I would keep it that loud. Alright, perfect. Good, we'll do that way. So there's also, I don't know how many. I think it's 500. Was it 500? Yeah, it's a spinning wheel thing, which I have it here on the side. I don't know if it's gonna show on the screen. Do you guys see that? Or no? Let me know if you guys do see it. Because it's supposed to, just an overlay on top of everything. Alright, cool. Yeah, so basically you, for the 500 channel points, it just spins around and gives me random stuff. It's anywhere from doing, yeah, random frogs. I was the one I saw with Mitch the other day, and I thought it was so funny. I was like, dude, I gotta put this somewhere. There we go, found it. So it has anywhere from doing 10 push-ups, 10 handstand push-ups, to like the extreme of I take a shot of something random in my fridge. I forgot the other ones actually. Let me see. Streamlabs dashboard. Where do I go again for this? No, it's not Twitch. That wasn't me. That was Mitch. Space Cam was on. Oh my god, I can never find this. It's always so hard to find this stupid no, not the fucking overlays. It was a pain in the ass trying to find this spin wheel before. No, not this, not this. Recent events, maybe? Oh, that's right. I think I literally had to search up spin wheels. Yeah, ridiculous. Alright, so let me turn it off because it's actually distracting me a little bit. There we go. So it's anywhere from 10 push-ups, 10 handstand push-ups, a little keys, which I'll leave that one as a surprise. Then we have I stream an actual game, so doing this, adding a sound to my soundboard, which I have here.
Ride Miami-Dade Transit's Metro Rail Orange Line to and from the airport.
No, leave me alone. No, I'm not dealing with fucking ads right now. A couple other ones. So that should be pretty fun to use. I'm gonna keep it open actually, this thing, because if not, yeah, okay, I have to spin the wheel through Streamlabs as well, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Again, thank you guys for subs and for redeeming your channel points. They're there for a reason, so by all means use them. Oh, since you guys just joined, kind of show you where we're at right now. So I made pretty substantial edits to the map, mainly scale-wise in a sense. So I think like 75% of it is much more balanced now, because before it was huge. I mean, just imagine, right? So if we're going based off the map on the floor, it started here, like just this one area, which is where the players, or the spawn points, right? Started here. Excuse me, and it continued. I can't even hit the end because of the wall, but it continued until right there, which is huge. It's just not. It doesn't really bring any value. Like, it's not going to add to the gameplay for him to run like 10 seconds just to get outside of their spawn, right? So made that a little smaller. I still think it's honestly a little too big. So we could tweak that. I think once we have like some other like more filler stuff in the game, like, you know, the market stands, objects and stuff, and then obviously enemies, we could get a better idea then. And we also have this little area here. This is, I mean, you could jump over if they really, yeah, it doesn't matter. We could block all that off though. Oh, did I ever connect that? I did. This little area, so we have this little building, right? You can see a view out to here. Go around this area as well. Again, that's supposed to be like more of a little shack. I can't go up because there's no climbing functionality, but it's supposed to be like that. Same thing here. So you're supposed to be able to climb up. You have a second little floor where you can see here, right? Your little viewpoint. Same here. Oh, actually, I had a window here. I didn't think about it. Probably a bigger window. I'll show the rest of it now. Let me just add this. I don't like the way it's like that. Maybe. Not that big. There. So you kind of have a viewpoint from everywhere, so people know, oh, all right, the building has a good eagle's eye view of everything. So we should probably go there, and then, you know, obviously, yeah, that's where you have your fights. Something like that. And then all this stuff is gonna be like, these holes aren't just gonna be random holes inside of it. It'll be glass. We can add a material and create that for these things. It's just I haven't done it yet because that's like later on, right? That's like the polished stage, right? When you add on the finer details. Because the last thing you're really doing is texturing. It's gonna be mostly blocks, squares, circles, whatever, until you have everything pretty much done. And done as in like level blocked out. You have your mechanics, whatever. Again, I know, you know, I'll just raise it up a little bit, whatever, just to prevent people from jumping over that. Only thing I wasn't too sure about was like here. I do like that you have this little view here, but I don't like that you can't really see directly straight ahead. I mean, I guess I can maybe lay these on the side here instead, but I kind of like the way that looks. I'll have to play test it. Once we get like either an AI or one of you guys, if we get the multiplayer version in here, then we'll do that. Only thing I wasn't too sure about as well is like this area, right? It's obviously like a big what's it called? Focal point. But it's closed off, so either I'm gonna make it substantially smaller, which is very possible. Cause I do think it's huge. Like, oh, look, we'll see now. Like, it feels, it's a little too, it doesn't seem like it. Again, when we had probably sprints and stuff, it might be a little better to like travel across these things. But right now, this is too big. So, I want to hear you, Big Daddy. This guy's weird. Do whatever you want. I'm not hip anymore, dude. Alright, again, this is all just like connecting shit, right? So we have nothing really here. Hey, question, can you create this game in multiplayer like at? Yeah, that's the, oh, okay, hold on. I'll answer both parts of multiplayer. Yes, that's kind of our plan. We are going to get a base project with the mechanics that is multiplayer. I already have a couple of them. We'll probably look at them after I finish this level and just get one set up so we can have that ready for the next stream to really playtest it. Second part to it, add someone to help you design it. Yes. So what you need for that is some sort of source control, because if not, you're basically just copying and sending files, like sending the whole project over to somebody else. They work on it, send it back to you. That's stupid. So there is a way. Have I done this in Unreal 5 already? I think I have. Yeah. So there's GitHub is one. You guys probably heard of that. There's Perforce. There is what's the other one? Those are the main two. I know that for sure. Those are the main two that almost any company uses. They basically have like it's basically just a repository, right? So you have a copy of the project in that, like, it's like a server basically, and then whenever you're gonna go on it, you're just updating your server to match whatever edits are done on there. I think there's some limitations. Like there's certain things that only one person can work at a time. Well, actually, no, sorry, that is a limitation. So you could, like, if I was working on this map, right, and I had everything checked out, and I'm working on it, blah blah blah, I'm doing my thing. One, you could keep it checked out, like you close a project and it'll still have all your stuff saved. But if someone else were to get in here and start working, I believe Perforce does give you a notification that, hey, look, you're trying to edit this file, but you know, so and so has it checked out. So you can't really use that, obviously. Like you could do it, but then it's not going to save your edits. It's just going to override the other person's going to override yours. Whereas GitHub, you could do it, but then let's say once one person finishes writing, they try and submit it, it will say, oh, like, hey, this person did some work on it. You want to override their file, and then yeah, obviously that causes confusion. So realistically, like what you normally do is, if you are in a company or if you're like an indie thing, you have a Discord and you have a channel dedicated to what you're checking out, right? So like if you're checking out the player, and like you're gonna create some core mechanics, you know, whether it's abilities or animations or whatever, you want to say, hey, look, I'm checking this out. You check it out, work on it. Once you're working on it, then you submit it to the repository, to the source control, and then you also reply again and say, all right, just check back in. So I know that means now, all right, the next person who wanted to work on it can go on and check it out, and there won't be any discrepancies, right? I remember my first time getting into source control was rough, very rough. I think there's probably like twice where I was doing a bunch of work, like a week's amount of work, and I ended up either doing something wrong or overrid something that broke it, and it was lost. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Alright. I am kind of curious to see. So, actually, before I get to balancing out these rest of the sections, right, I do want to balance out everything else. Would a server benefit me? I have some okay powered server. I took up really. Yes and no. I have a server as well, so Amazon actually gives, it's a whole shit show to set it up, but if you set it up and follow the instructions, they give you, I think it was like a 30 gig server for I think like $15 a month or something like that. Realistically, if it's like a finished project, like a single player game, probably, because like 60 gigs of a game compressed becomes like 32. But multiplayer is a little different, yeah, because you have to have the replication of all the systems, you know, for each of the instances. You know, if you have 8 players, you have to replicate that 8 times, stuff like that. So right now, probably not, but maybe in the future, like once we get everything set up here, we kind of test it out. I can see how big the project gets, one, and then how big the project gets, one. And then 2, how, like, because we're still missing a lot of stuff, technically. We got to keep that in mind. Right now, this is just a level. If we're going to make a full game out of this, which is definitely possible, you're going to need to have, you know, a win-lose condition, which means game modes. You're going to need menus, right? And if we're having weapons, and we need customization weapons, we're going to need to do that too. So, storage is the main need. Not necessarily, you know, I think it's, you know, I'm not too sure. I haven't done really like any specific. Well, the one I'm working on now with the Comet that he's been here before. We haven't gotten to the replication part of it, so like the multiplayer stuff. So I don't know exactly what it is. I just know that you would need a server. You need a server for any game, but for multiplayer, you do need a dedicated server for it. That's how I manage these things. And I wouldn't even know how big the server has to be, to be completely honest. I guess it depends on how many people play it, but you won't really know that until whatever. Questions are above the brain stuff. Honestly, they're above me too, man. I just kind of get somewhat how it works, but I wouldn't even handle that in a sense. Like that's completely like above my pay grade in a sense. I make it the things, and then other people handle the other stuff. Usually it's more like the leads, like directors and stuff. Made this little tower too. I really haven't found the best way to use it yet. Oh, that's right. I removed that. There was stairs here before, but I wanted to make it instead now of a window, whatever. It's now like a connecting path. Oh god, Jesus, I was low. So just get like a little platform here and connects to something. It's probably gonna be with whatever this is. They see there's a lot of stuff like moved around because it's just too big. I mean, look, this is a prime example of how big our old areas were. So, I mean, just look at that. In comparison to the other one, which is still, again, pretty big, it's fucking huge. Like, I don't have it twisted the right way. I think like that. Is that right? Like, it's massive. So we had to cut it down, and we still had to probably cut it down some more. Yeah, no, I can't use that. And then again, we still want the main focus point to. Please refrain from sending long messages. Why? Where did that come from? I don't care how long the messages. Try to find out what the main need for a server. That's where I have no use for including any assistant. Probably don't really need them. But oh, okay, cool. That's good to know. I figured you would have a lot of stuff like that, but never really would have like assumed you kept like you would keep most of it. Like I would say, you sell it for parts. It's like buying junk cars. You're not gonna buy a whole entire car and use everything. Might as well just buy like $2,000 and sell like whatever $3,000 worth of it or some shit. Whatever is valuable, I guess. How the hell? How do I turn that off? Hold on. I'm gonna put that as a separate tab over here. Stream. Is it Streamlabs? Off long message warning. Alright, I'll figure it out. What were you typing, Mitch? It's on Streamlabs and Twitch. It's like just a setting to turn off. I don't care how long the message is, right? Write a fucking memoir for all I care. Still haven't figured out the temple, by the way. You had to sit in a corner. Yeah. Think about your decisions and all the sins and atrocities that you have committed. Oh, so there's another thing. So, let's start it. Get my pistola. So, this is like that open market area. It's, again, I still think it's pretty large, but we could probably make this one work a little bit. We'll just like have to split off certain areas. So, maybe like put like a wall across here, or like a partial wall, or like maybe just some sort of encasing, because either way this is going to be like where market stands are going to be, right here in spawn areas, but we could have like different styles of them here. We could have it, if you've ever been to, well, not been to, but if you've ever seen like the, like in Mexico, you have like these like small passages, and then like stands on the side of them, like here, so you walk through here, and then there's like just stands of whatever shit that they're selling or making. So we could have it like that, right? So we'll have like one here, space it off with something, another one across, whatever. This is that other area that we were talking about. It's kind of like a little ring that connects everything. And you have like a little area here. Like I feel like the size of this one is probably ideal to what we would want for here, in a sense. Which honestly, I think I might just do that right now. Let me unlock. I think of the Assassin's Creed. Yes, exactly. It's kind of like that style. I know what you're talking about. I don't remember where it took place. I think it was Egypt, or just some in Egypt, or some in Italy, whatever. But it's like that, right? Like it's just, we're gonna have moments where it's packed, that you can literally only have like one person running through, or maybe like one or two people really. It's like someone's coming in the other end, you shoot him, kill him, run around, get some cover, so you can get health back or whatever. Did I already unlock it? So that's kind of the gist of what we're trying to aim for. Do this. Let's bring this bad boy across. And then I'm going to first let me do this. Nope. Do that. I'm going to just get all the. Is this grouped already? Ah, it is. Okay, that makes sense. Unlock. Oh, you know I have to remove this from the group. Group. Okay. And then I'm going to. I'm just gonna ungroup it. And then what I could do is get the subtractives this one a little weird. Just don't feel like moving. I'm too lazy. That one. This one here. And let's get this one. Group it. There. Just so they stay together, kind of get an idea. And then I'm not going to delete it just yet. But I am just going to move it out of the way. And I can kind of get a better idea of what this is going to look like. Would be a bad idea to not even have this and just have it like windows. Let's do this. So we have this area where I want to keep it pretty tight. I can also bring this closer. So like, well, not that close. Let's bring it back a little bit. Let's move this. Into the wall there. It's obviously too big now, so I'm just gonna make it right. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. Just like a random statue. I think it's actually something like in a museum. This is just part of the starter content. It's like random little assets that give you like chairs and whatever. Something like this. The only thing I don't like in this area is, well, I like it. Like, I like having this little window here, right? But then when you look out, like that part's kind of blocked off. But I like the way of this, like, kind of approach, right? We're not always having stairs. The Hood, what's going on, man? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Checking out the stream, just doing a little blocking out of a desert map. How you doing today so far? Oh, that's right. I never actually finished getting this set up. Oh, that's right. Jesus. It's one thing you do find out with. Is that done? No, one more. Nope, one more. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, cool. Sounds good. I feel so honored. Thank you for choosing me. In honor of that.
A great success.
There we go. Good. Studying the difference between you and Unity to see what I want to use. Oh, nice. Yeah. I gave you my 2 cents on that personally. So I haven't. My main experience has been with Unity, like older school. I did do partially a contract work in it. Unity has changed a lot, personally. It's changed substantially since when I used it in school. But I personally like more the interface of Unreal. I like the AI capabilities in Unreal. It's a little easier to use. Scripting wise as well, like I know that Unity has, what the hell is it called? Like visual scripting, it's called Hammer or something like that. I don't remember what it was. It's a little wonky. The only thing I will say is that they do give you a pro builder on Unity. Is super nice, a little easier to block out. Like you obviously have like this, like your geo meshes and whatever, but it's a lot more of like manual work. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm telling you this because why the fuck is this music so loud? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, okay. Coming from somebody who used Unity for the 2.5 years for my degree, I never liked it. I found that, so it was really like 2 years and like 2 months, all Unity courses, everything was in there. And then for my capstone, like, you know, my final project to present like the work that we did, we switched to Unreal. And I was like, man, this is gonna suck because I have to learn a whole new engine from scratch, basically. But it was literally within like, the capstone took like 4 or 5 months to do, like in total, with different like steps and parts of it. In like 2 months, I knew how to do a lot of stuff on there. Coding wise, it's obviously always a learning progressing. I don't know, what role are you trying to do? Like, are you trying to, you're like a game designer, or maybe more program heavy, more like art heavy, like 3D art or whatever? This looks a little. Alright, so now with that being said, with doing that, and now we have to fill in this gap, right? So like, because it's gonna be just where they can just walk away. Now there's a lot of places in this map have that, granted, but we just want to try and fix that organically. Only thing I can imagine, honestly, like the dumb way of doing it. Trying to build a game, nice, yeah, man. So it's like more of trying to go into like the game design. So first off, there's, I feel, much more like tutorials or like a lot of like educational channels in Unreal. It's like a great example. I've used this stuff before. Ryan Laley, if you haven't looked at his stuff, highly recommend it. He has a Patreon as well where you can download. Oh, what is it? Like really enough, he explains things. He sets up a lot of like base stuff that you would need for any game, like health systems, combat, good like base mechanics, and he like shows you how to build them. And he's like gone from the full like starting of a game to the end. I think the only thing that he probably doesn't do as much would be the like texturing, I guess. You know, like materials, you know, like fully polished assets. So that's the only thing they might need to go elsewhere to learn. But either way, like if you're trying to make a game, realistically, you just go on Unreal Marketplace because there's a lot of things there, and just buy an asset pack, whatever one that fits, or asset packs, right? Unreal Marketplace has free stuff every month. It's like free entire projects. Like actually, like 3 days ago, I got like $600 worth of free stuff because it's just like the showcase for the month, basically. And it was good stuff, like full mega scans of assets. Mega scans is just like whole environments, right? So if it's like the Mojave Desert or whatever, they have everything, you know, all the stuff you could need. Granted, they are high quality, high renders, so it could be a little taxing depending on what type of game you're doing, but you could just always balance it out. You could just make them a lower resolution. Have all the character models made already, so yeah, the coding animating is my big beef. So, oh, nice, good, yeah. I would definitely recommend Ryan Laley. I can pull some up now. Gorka Games was another one. That's Gorka. Let's see. My favorite personally is Ryan Laley though. Matt Aspland, and that's Aspland. He's another one. And there's one other one that's a more recent one. Hold on. Pretty sure I could find him here. There's no way. He posted recently. Oh, maybe it was Gorka Games, actually. Oh, yeah, it was that. Never mind. So you've got all the character models, the coding and animating. I mean, yeah, again, I just use him because he's great. Ryan Laley has, like, the full thing to set up if you want. Health, he has, like, full playlists, too, of, like, different types of games. So, like, he did a Minecraft one, like the building type. He did one where, like the survival games, you know, where you have stamina, health, water, whatever. Just pretty much you use whatever you need from his stuff. And he typically links them up in a way that it's like, all right, if you're doing some of the RPG stuff, right, you could use that. And then, oh, you need stamina as well, or you need like a survival system, or you could just link those up. You gotta tweak some things, obviously, but that's where research comes into play, too. So let's see, something like this, and then I need to get, I don't know where I put it. should be like one of the last ones. Ah, there we go. So let me group. Dude, I'm sorry about that hood. I don't know why. I gotta turn it off now. Let me do that. Get that out of the way. I don't know if it cuts off your message, but so I think Mitch said how to fix it. A mod setting, moderation. Where are we? I don't see. Yeah, it doesn't show me that. With the type of game I'm making, asset marketplaces and graphics aren't a big concern. I can make the access being by Tuesday, and I don't really need to. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, then you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, it's really just need the mechanics, right? So like the gameplay and stuff. Yeah, I would say probably like if you haven't done so already, and if you want, you could also watch my video on YouTube about a GDD. Helps organize your thoughts. It's good to have that, like just you literally take a day to just plot out everything on paper, like documentation. It helps you organize it. So like when you're gonna go and start making whatever your health system, you know what you need to look for, right? Or it's like, oh man, you know, there was a certain like cool thing I wanted to have. I just don't know how to do it. So you just look up whatever that is, and it helps guide you that way. But making a full list of what you need does help, because eventually you're just gonna forget. Like that's natural, right? Did I not group this? Yeah, trust me, I know exactly where you're coming from, because I'm the exact same way. Like I like to, well, I used to be like this. I just want to get started, right? So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go in and start making stuff out. Start a project, start building things out. You know, start thinking about things, and then brain gets fried, or I get frustrated because I'm not getting what I need, and then I just stop basically. So though it is, though it is tedious, it's really good. Like it's very useful to have your baseline, right? Like your Bible. That's what I call it. The GDD is your Bible. Your Bible is going to be the thing that you refer to pretty much always in order to know what you need, right? Like to figure out what assets you need or what type of system you're looking for, and then it helps you search for whatever you need. I'm gonna write a to-do list on Notepad right now. Nice, good. If you need any help with that, definitely let me know, because I've done a lot of those. A lot of people, sometimes when you get like put onto contract work, you just need someone to manage documentation. It is, again, very stale, supremely stale, but it's rewarding. You know, it helps organize their thoughts, helps them approach it. So it's not bad. I'm just gonna lock it again, and I'm just gonna delete it. Ungroup. There we go. Are you gonna work now? You're not gonna work. This thing's so wonky sometimes. Let's make a copy. Oh, the copy works. Would you look at that? All right, let's get rid of. Just gonna get rid of you guys. Only one I'm gonna keep is. Wait, where's that? Oh no. Oops. Oh, I could lock this again. Lock. Okay. Eh. What is? Oh, okay. There you go. That's what I'm keeping. There's some that. That one. There's a couple other ones. There's another one. And I think that's it. I plan to do it in the order of main gameplay, like combat, health, camera, then map and assets, and user interface like go to operation. So yes, what I would say, health system is honestly probably the easiest one. You can knock that out in like 30 minutes, realistically. Camera, obviously depends what type of camera you're looking for. You know, if it's first person, third person. Luckily, you have template projects to just get you already started with that. You just got to tweak it to however you like. If you want more of a dynamic camera, then obviously that's going to be a little different. Still doable though. There are tutorials based off of that as well. So for combat, so what you mainly want to start out with, again, let's assume you get your notepad set up, right, with all the stuff that you need, is get your, realistically, even a starter project, right, a starter map that they have, which is, let me just say this, which is this one. That's it. You could use that to test out all your stuff. So what you're going to need is, your baseline of mechanics that you could actually have, some sort of content, right? So, whether that's movement, if you're talking about just walk, run, sprint, whether that's actual combat, melee combat, range combat, weapons, whatever, just things to test them out. So yeah, once you get your main focus is getting the documentation in line, so you can know what you're gonna need, and then getting the mechanics down, making sure those work. Because after that, once your game works, and you could actually play something, though there's no map to do it, then yeah, you could then use that to just hone out your map. Oh, and yeah, 100%. So the only thing I would say, since obviously the main bulk of Injustice is different combo, combat, and stuff like that, is just start out step by step. So just first get with, all right, just 2 enemies or 2 players, 1 attack. They press A, right trigger, I don't know if you're using controller or not, and they do something. Okay, cool. So you got that set up. Now, right. Now they're doing something with that attack. What is the attack going to do when it hits them? Is it going to stun them? All right, you got to write that down. Is it going to take away the health? Yeah. Is that health going to burn, right? Are they going to get a burn for 2-3 seconds? Stuff like that. That's stuff that you have to start keeping in line. And once you get that, normally is where you create a storyboard, is another term for it. You basically just write the motions of what happens. So player attacks. Enemy loses health. Enemy gets burned 3 seconds. Player resets. Player does attack 2 or combo 2, whatever. And same thing. You kind of list it out of how the whole full motion of things happen. And then you also got to think the other side too, right? Because if you're talking about Injustice, that means you have blocking, right? You're going to be able to block enemies' attacks. If you're trying to have it where, I think it was Injustice, where you could block above, middle, and below attacks. Same thing. That's another big thing you got to keep in mind. But you start with 1 step. You start with the first transition is the word for it. Because you have your idle, which idle means the player's just standing still, right? They're not doing anything, they're just chilling. And then they have their walk, move transition. Then they have their attack transition, attack 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it's going to be. And you just kind of go through those motions. And once you go through those motions, now you're going to have in the back of your mind, I've done A, part A. What is the reaction of part A? And then you also do that. But you focus on the first series of transitions, and once that's done, then you start going from the other side of it. You have to take a block, they have a shield, they take a teleport behind the player, whatever. Stuff like that. That's pretty cool though. I haven't really played too many of those games, but setting them up is definitely going to be a challenge. I won't I won't sugarcoat it for you, but it is rewarding. I would say that. Oh, it's a cloud bot. That's what it is. There we go. Alright, I removed it. Okay. So basically I make one move, then in time I make new, there's just the properties, animation, then reactions. Yeah. You're gonna start really with baby steps. Because the thing is, you don't want to rush into, alright, I want to do attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is done. But then when you start working backwards on it, you're gonna realize, oh man, something I could do in step 3, actually affects step 5, you know, something like that, and then you just gotta backtrack. You want to go step by step by chunk, so when you do get to it, yeah, it might be a little like time intensive, but when you get to the end, you know that steps 1 through 5 work great. Now let's get to the reaction of the other person. Not doing it alone. I have a team of nerds. That's good. Hey, that's awesome, man. I've the only reason I emphasize that is because I've been on both sides of it. I've been and I'm currently in group of really good guys. You know, they all work, they're very active, you know, super cool. They do their stuff, they know their stuff. And I've been on the other side of it, right, where like you're there excited and wanting to do it, but you know things are falling apart. Whether it's obviously could be something in your end, you know, that happens. I've been through that before. Or it could be a limitation that you're waiting on someone else to work on, and you're just there basically, you know, shit out of luck in a sense. I got a text from. What do I got a text from? Okay. Get some water. Ugh. All right. And if you want, Hood, I don't know if you've done it already. You want to just follow the stream, and then you can shoot me a whisper afterwards. And if you have any questions or need some help, let me know. And if you're also more interested, I am for hire for contract work, so you could always let me know. You know, I could obviously give you guys like free guidance to kind of get you guys a baseline. If you need more after that, and obviously we could talk about that.
You bet your sweet bippy I do.
There he is. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Do you think online servers are too ambitious for a first game? No, not at all. So I don't know. I've used this before. I will not lie to you. I don't know if it's still a thing or if it's not free in a sense. But there is something that's given by Amazon. I forgot what it stands for. It's AWS. Amazon AWS server. It's basically a free server that you could get for what's free for, I think, 60 days. And then after that, it's like $15 a month or something like that. It's up to 30 gigs. And if you're the big thing that takes up most of that space is assets and resolutions of your assets. So if not, that should be plenty for you guys. Again, I don't know how complex the game will be, but you could use that because, you know, a game can come out to like 60, 70, 80 gigs or even, you know, like 150. But when you are packaging it, which is like, you're about to publish it, you compress the game, and it's usually half. So if it's 60 gigs, usually around 30 gigs, right? It just depends. All right, we left off here. I think, is this where it's supposed to be? Yeah, it's fine. We can leave that there. And then I'll add one over here. It's a non-power, so I will do online servers in the future if I make money. Oh, gotcha. That's fine, dude. Dude, that's how most indie projects are. All the ones I worked on were pretty much like that. You know, there was some like partial crowdfunding. There was some money that people invested themselves, like in the group. You know, I've done that as well. You know, bought like asset packs or whatever. So it just depends, right? You know, you're not gonna need a lot of that stuff right away. You actually won't need to buy anything right away at all, except if you need like characters and stuff. But it doesn't seem like you'll have a need for that right now, at least. But it is something to keep in mind because you're eventually going to need it, and that's also something you should track. So just keeping tabs on what type of assets you need, what you guys are missing that maybe no one else could like fill that gap on, stuff like that. All right, so I don't want it right there. I kind of want to like split the difference here, so like that. So they have to kind of like at least twist, even slight twist, whatever. It's literally injustice, so if I charge people, I'll be sued, or you're making it to Warner Bros. Gives me the green light. I mean, so obviously copyright stuff is a big thing, and especially with bigger companies. You know, they're usually pretty on top of that. The only thing I would say is you could make the game just obviously like, even if it's like knockoffs, right? Like instead of whatever, let's just say Superman, it's, you know, Mega Boy. I don't know, whatever. You could change it slightly. The only thing I wouldn't say is don't use like, if you're using the character asset of whatever Superman, yeah, that's probably not the best idea. But you could differentiate because there's a lot of people a lot of knockoff games, right? Like a great example is you've probably seen the insurmountable amount of Five Nights at Freddy's games. All slight tweaks. Some use the same meshes, some use their own, and some do it very well and have good polish. I'm not saying that they're not, but there are some that are like literally just complete ripoffs and they just add their own twist of a story to it, right? So, oh, I did the exact opposite of what I literally just said I was going to do. There we go. Okay, something like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so we don't need the rock anymore. Let's get that out of there. We have this little area. I think I am going to change this to windows instead. Oh, it's a little bit of a big window, I think. I think it's too small. Or just leave it like that. I don't know why I like the style of just really big windows. Not really big, but like lengthwise big mirrors. Yeah, I'll leave it there. That's fine. So you could peek out of it, show anybody that's walking by. And that's where we're here. Alright, cool. Again, this area we're probably going to tweak, but we're going to need some more assets and stuff in order to really fully test that out. Now let's see how this feels. Just going to kind of peek in through here. Let me look away from that. Feels a little better. I'm not crazy about that blocked off, but I think it's all right because they could come in from this side, right, and from there, coming through here. They kind of like, if they want to not crouch, but like aim their sights down this way. Obviously, it's a little too big right now, but you know, just as a placeholder. And then they could also just come out through this door, run around. I think it's okay. It's Lego Injustice and it's surprisingly lore heavy, so if I can't get permission, I'll just drop the Injustice and do my own thing because ain't no one want to play Lego. That's fair. I mean, that's a good point. I'm trying to think. Because the thing is that there's a lot of games that are or I say copycats, but like they're very similar to other ones that, you know, they can easily get away with it, but a big part of it is you got to change something dynamic, and you mainly have to change your characters. Like you can't use the same like name usage and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna. Yeah. You could also just make it in a way like it's a parody. I don't know if that still applies. I want to see it again. I haven't experienced it myself before, so I don't want to give you the wrong info. But you could definitely, if you even wanted to, right? You could contact where. Oh, that's right. It's that fucking piece that for some reason it's in Seeing Jesus right now. If you're planning on doing it on Unreal, you could reach out to Unreal's team. You could contact their legal team as well. We've had that happen before. Not anything super serious. We were just trying to understand using assets. Like it was just a general question, like using assets from the store. Like, do we have to do anything specific? You know, we figured we need to reference them in like your credits, which was the case. But it was like that, and then some people actually really don't need a license. Like you just, if you buy it, it's it. You're good. Like you don't even have to mention them. But it is good practice, right? You know, to be able to do that, give their credibility. But you could reach out to them, and they could like just straight up tell you, like, hey, listen, I want to make a game, Lego Injustice, whatever. Just wanted to know if that was a possibility or whatever. Another thing to keep in mind too, if you are doing it in Unreal or Unity, there are like requirements to publish it. So like certain budgets that you have to be within, like certain textures that you can't pass over a certain amount of texture streaming, or texture rendering. Let me say that instead. The only one, I think, like, what do you call this? Lego game I've played was, I don't know if it was Lego Spider-Man or Lego, what do you call this? Lego, was it Avengers maybe? I think it was Avengers. I think the only two I've ever actually played. Let's do that. Something like this. Then I'm gonna get a skinnier one here. Kind of the same thing, but not exactly. We're gonna make this a little bigger. This head's just gonna be regular windows. We'll just put, I don't know if for the 2 or 3. Let's see. Kind of don't like this one on here. Let me take it off. Something like that's right. Maybe in this one we could have a small one. Something like that. Oh, that's right. I need to. I can't put it there because that's gonna. Oh, well, yeah. I guess I can just move this. I want to have this. I stick it out a little bit just because. So like I have this area, and then this over here. I made it just for my brain to work, I guess. I made it a little wider. Oh, I gotta fix that. So I want to make this like a broken down wall instead, right? I don't want it to be just like another entrance. I want this to be all broken down here where this. Hold on, like this. I hate it. And there's no quick like hotkey for it. So this one. This subtractive mesh, I want this to be just completely broken, basically. Rocks everywhere, and then probably spilling over a little into this one. We'll see. I gotta move a little more forward. Maybe I gotta just extend a little more. I'm gonna change this because I don't want to get copyright stricken.
To the Grand Canyon. You hiked.
Yeah, bro, the middle. Don't need that. Okay. Cool. I checked. For real, if my permission request is denied, I cannot use DC owned properties at all. No credits or party can help my bitch ass guy. Yeah, it's rough, man. Honestly, that's why if you guys are obviously just doing this, as buddies trying to make something, you're better off probably having either one, you buy just a random asset, right? Like buy a random character, fucking schmuck, right? Yeah, bro, allow. I don't care. Get bullying, bro. What do you mean? No, don't. I'm turning it off right now too, actually. Dude, I curse all the fucking time. I don't care. As long as I'm, respectful, right? Okay. Oh, you know what? Probably isn't saving it because of the Streamlabs read the chat rules. Whatever. It's fixed now, at least I think. Sun filtering. Yeah, I'm just gonna change that. Okay, don't care about that. Sure. Yeah, no filtering. Okay. Alright, I'd say. I don't know if it'll actually start on the stream. I think it will, though. We'll see. Alright, So, what the fuck was I doing? Oh, yeah. Don't do anything. Let's lock this again. Keep that there. We were getting this set up. This area is pretty much done. This is probably like the most concise area we have right now. So, kind of have like a little flow going on here, right? We have this. Don't know what we're gonna put in here yet. I'm not gonna need that anymore, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Either way, it was just a copy of this one right here. So we might end up just tweaking that a little bit too. Oh, sorry, Hood. I was explaining. So you're better off whether there's a lot of free character ones. They probably look wonky or they may not fit the exact style, but there are some out there, and even cheap ones like $5, $10 ones that you could download. And all like if you want to make it a superhero one, right? You literally just get Joe Schmo, and then you could import that model into 3D software. You could potentially do it inside of Unreal 2. I don't know exactly how that works. And add a cape. That's it. Or add whatever you want to it, right? Something like that. I wonder if any other fans would work for a Lego fighting game. Well, potentially. You know, there's a lot of people who have free time to do that, so you definitely could. Probably get somebody. I don't know much about that, to be honest. Okay. So we got that. We got this area, which is like a little closed off area. Don't know what these exact areas are going to be in the end, or most of them at least. But we're just getting some ideas built out, right? Because we want to, you know, get some content in here. So I'm actually going to put another window over here. I don't like keeping things the same size. It just paints a better picture when you... Where's that? Alright, it's over there. Let's put it over here. So I give you over here and over there. I'm doing low games because 3D design like Blender will correct my PC. Ah, I see. Okay. Fair enough. Now, you know, you could do like 2D modeling as well. Or you just saying like just the software itself would mess up your stuff. Blender's pretty good on computers. I just full transparency. I use that sometimes for modeling, or like before I took a little bit just to learn like the steps of making something. And my computer was not shitty, but it was crap. Pretty crappy back then, and it still ran it pretty fine. Now, obviously, when you're like making animations, it's a different story. That will be a little more taxing. Excuse me. Okay. Now let's see. So again, where's my? Oh. This. Okay, we got this little area. Pretty cool looking. All right. Has 4 gigabytes and 4. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Don't. No, buddy. Yeah. Never mind. You're right. You're right. Spot on. Spot on. All right. Yeah. Just don't do it then. Sorry about that. Jeez. That's rough. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been there with the struggle before. You know, obviously I've had the. Oh, that's not right. I've had the opportunity to work in a job that paid me pretty well to afford a lot of things I never afforded before, and that was one of the first things I did, especially when I started school. Because when I started school and we were using stuff, dude, my thing was like, it was horrible. Couldn't do anything. That's for you, man. What's this ad stuff? No, I know. Yeah, it's part of the whole affiliate thing, man. It just plays like I don't know if it's when you join or like 15 minutes after you join, it plays like a minute ad or so. That's why I should be able to control that. Oh, never mind. Oh, it just happened to run as soon as you joined. Sorry. Normally it's supposed to send me a ping, like a message, but I guess maybe I wasn't looking in here. Did it? Does it show it? No, I didn't. I don't have a message on the Twitch stream either. Huh? That's weird. Yeah. All right. Well, welcome, my friend Papas Fritas. If you are interested, you can check out the channel points. Got some funny stuff on there. We used them earlier today. Pretty entertaining. I don't know for who, but I thought it was pretty funny. You know, this little area is kind of bugging me a little bit. Like this. I feel like it's too big. What is that? Who's that supposed to be? It kind of looks like Kirby. Oh, speaking of Kirby, look at this. Hopefully I can actually show it. So I went to California. I have a collection of pins, if you guys didn't know that. And I happened to get this little one. I thought that was funny. I don't know if it will show it. Let's show like how the makeup artists do. We're going to put on this concealer. Yeah, see? Kirby with a knife. Pretty cool. Got a couple other ones. Oh, is anyone... Oh, no. None of my Pokemon fellas are on here. Got a Pokemon pin. Pretty cool. Alright. I don't think we're going to use this. Not gonna lie. This stairs is driving me nuts, too. So I'm going to fix that. Damn, my nose itchy. Excuse me. I need to... Step length 55? No, 58. It's gonna be that. We might actually keep the temple. Oh, idiot. Oh, I just subtracted here. God damn it. I might just keep this like a little small area. I'll keep that. No, I'm not keeping it. No. Yeah, yes, all. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay. Lego Mortal Kombat would be funny, but Mortal Kombat really needs blood. Yeah, I mean, it does. You could just make it like your own twist, right? So instead of it being the blood, it could be like the little coins that come out. Or confetti or something. Because, yeah, you can't really link Lego with gore. Just doesn't... That's not what they're known for, I guess. And I don't think it's really going to be as cool. Just realistically. But just add your own little, like, funny twist on it. I don't know. And you can still have the same executions. But, you know, instead of, like, the skulls cracking, right? You replace it with, like, what are those things called? The little like squeaky toy sound? Like, or, yeah, that was a horrible sound effect. But something like that. By the way, Senor Papas Frita, if the ads do bug you, you know you could do. But just again, if you're interested, right? Subscribe. Oh, okay, I'm back. Sorry. Didn't know what was going on there. Got a little lost. Alright. You know, I get too many pings from fucking YouTube. I don't know why. Oh, my nose. Okay. Oh, I could close this now. Don't need it. What does this mean? Oh, cool. Alright. Alright, so I needed to group this stuff. I don't know, again, how big this is going to be. I do want this to be the biggest part of the map. That is the end goal, right? I want that to be the focal point. If it's not going to be the temple, which is perfectly fine, I then want it to be, like, this section. Like, all of this here. I want that to be it, right? But we don't know yet. So, we get a better... Oh, nope. Get a better idea once we could... finish blocking this out. I'm just grouping all of this together. There you go. Are there 2 walls here? Where the fuck do I have 2 walls here? Yeah, the low game death animation where the figure falls apart and his money flies out will be... Yeah, okay, cool, smart. Yeah, it's just adding in like more like of the cartoony effect to them, right? Like, because you can't get away. You get it with the combat, fighting, everything that like even like some of the brutality stuff, but you're gonna have to like replace certain things, right? Like so. It's a random idea, right? Instead of those bone breaking sound, like I said, replace it with like the squeaky toy noise. And then instead of seeing like a head or skull being crushed to fucking dust, replace it with, I don't know, a cupcake being smushed. Something like that. I don't need... I don't know why this is here. Yeah. Go away. I can move this. Stupid pivot. And it's one of those things that a big part of like stuff that you're hashing out now, if you can, obviously, but it seems like you could because you're working with some buddies, is meeting at least like once a week or once every other day. So it's basically like there's different types of meetings that companies do, right? AAA companies. So they have daily stand-ins, which is nice to do. It's like literally a small little, it's called stand-ins because usually you do it in the office and you do it with, you know, people just standing around in a circle. Like
Summon your Scream Squad for legendary scares at Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror.
Quick little 15-minute thing, just kind of, that's mainly for like, all right, what are you guys doing? You know, what do you guys need help with? Like updates in a sense. Then you usually have a weekly or a bi-weekly meeting. For you, it should be weekly if you guys are like, you know, really serious about working something out. About, you know, like this, like hashing out ideas. Sometimes it could be like 30 minutes and real quick. Sometimes it could be an hour. And again, if you guys are really serious about working this out, there is a level of responsibility, or not responsibility, accountability with it. So you guys should have like Trello, Trello, and I'll show you kind of how that looks. So it's basically just an organizational tool, software, whatever you want to call it. I'll kind of yes, bro. What do you mean I don't know my password? So like, this looks a little complicated right now, but you basically organize certain tasks, right? So you have like your backlog, which is just ideas that you guys have, and you get people signed up here that are working on their tasks, and you would want to like check in every week or 2 weeks, however you guys set it up, to see, all right, how's whatever, just random example, how's the website stuff going, right? Or how's that revision of the GDD going? And then they obviously give you the updates. It just helps keep things in line because, again, I've worked with buddies, I've worked with friends to get projects set up, and there are some great moments of it, and I love it. But there are also some moments where, again, because it's like friend stuff, I say, oh, it's not that serious. You know, that things don't really get done. Or they take too long to finish, and then it kind of just fizzles out, right? And you don't want that to happen because they seem excited about making it. So you want to be sure that everybody, and again, it's like respectfully, right? It's not saying, oh, you're not doing anything. It's like, you know, you want to work on this, but we need to be organized, right? So we can tackle things the right way, and if somebody needs help, we help them. Okay, I think I have to, was this not added to it? I need to add this and this to this. Add to group, and lock. Yeah, cool. And then I had to raise it. Oh, that's why. I see. Ah, dang it. Lock. Oh, dude, today I'm gonna have some fucking spaghetti. I make like a protein, rich pasta. It's really like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's like 2 blocks of like that ground meat, picadillo, obviously, because I know it's Hispanic in here. But there's 2 of those. You know, cooked whatever seasoning you want. I'm probably gonna make more Italian seasoning because, you know, it's spaghetti. For like anything besides is a little weird. And then it's just like, I think it's pretty sure it's a box of spaghetti. I do, but it's like every bite is covered in like a nice like low-fat sauce. And my mouth's watering thinking about it. Low-fat sauce, a good amount of like cheese, like healthy cheese, and then a lot of freaking protein. Oof, so excited. I fucking love pasta, dude. I don't cook it often because I know I will eat it for my lunch. I'll have it for dinner. I'll save some plain pasta and put butter and cheese in it like a fat boy. Spaghetti. Alright, so we did this. Oh, I gotta erase it. That's what I was gonna do. Let me lock it again. Do I still have coffee? Oh, I could have taken another sip. Our user conversation is pretty much me. I can't do the designs like you can, so can you make a good add-on design? Go designer, bro, outside. Maybe did you see me at a question mark to internet statement? Go. It's like that, dude. I mean, at least the good part about, again, it's a good and bad thing, right? I feel like whether you're working with family, friends, whatever, it's good that you guys are, I assume, close enough to talk to each other that way. But it's also, you know, with having that good part, you could, you know, tell me, listen, like we need to be more organized because right now we're a mess. We don't know what's doing or who could do what. So you basically just organize everything, like I said in that Trello thing. Again, I say that, and I'm not like I'm not sponsored by them, obviously, but you use this and you just put everything on there to stuff that you need. So this is like kind of like where your GDD will kind of be. Not really, but you have your GDD here so you could see it whenever. But you have all the stuff that needs to be done, and then people just, when you guys meet, you say, all right, who could do what? Say, all right, I could do enemies, or I could do this, right? And then you start working on stuff like that. Again, you don't want somebody, if like in the starting stages, to start working on textures or like a random art piece that you need, because that's not going to provide development or progress to the project. Excuse me. So that's just something to keep in mind. Yeah. I think it just helps organize you guys and get everybody on the same page. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use this. So groups, groups, unlock. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use this. Yeah. Could be wrong, but whatever. Worst case scenario, I just drag this one over here. I'm already feeling I got to make this map smaller. It could still be like big and grandiose, but smaller. Let me get. Where's my player start? Let's get. The fuck's a player start? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Let's get this and this. I'm just gonna move that. Just want to move into the temple to see how that looks. Oh, did it go to the floor? That one did. I'm gonna add to it because I think it's just kind of funny. Well, not funny, just it reminds me of Doom. I'm just gonna add a rotating movement. Local space. Yep, cool. Okay. This feels good. Now what I am gonna do, which means I gotta move all this. Nope, not you. Not you, idiot. Oh, it's because of, okay. Sorry, I apologize. You're not idiot. These doors are gonna be bigger. I do agree with that. So let's make it something like that. And they are gonna be a little longer, because it is a temple after all. And it's gonna be, again, all this like random, like just gaps. They're not gonna be like that. Well, some may be. But some might have like a little tarp over it, like a little, like you seen like in places like the jewels and the beads and stuff. Some are gonna be doors, some are gonna be open. This one is gonna be like a big temple door, but it's gonna be kind of like open, like so one side open, one side not, stuff like that. So I think we're gonna get a little more practice in. or not a little more practice, get a little bit more of a feel once we have it, right? Once we have the assets. Just put that there. One more up. Boop. That's not exact. I'm just gonna move back down one. There you go. Whatever. Okay. What I do want to do is, so I am still gonna keep this size, but I am gonna bring that in, and I'll just make it like a separate room here. By the way, what the freak? Good question. So we are making a map, and it's a shooter map, and it's gonna be like, let me show you the references. So it's like a desert, kind of like Middle Eastern style map. So let me load it up so you get an idea. Recent, bizarre. Basically this, like very congested. It's gonna be technically a shooter multiplayer map. May also be a like zombie map. Might do like 2 different versions of it. Both somewhat the same, but one's gonna have more cover and like stealthy type mechanics than the other. Excuse me. So more of this style, something like that. It's just like doing the bare bones, right? It's kind of like what I was saying, with you like starting like the base like mechanics and combat. It's the same thing here. You set the base up, make sure your foundation is in order, and everything's gonna be what's gonna look like. And then once we start bringing in like we'll bring in a project to fill in our needs for playing the game, and then we bring in the assets, right, to tie everything together. I'm gonna keep this open. I'll keep it open over here. Window. Because once we have everything set up here, and then we have like our little assets, like I'll make like some mock assets just to build it out. Is the game made and this is an update, or is the game so my role is a level designer. A level designer doesn't necessarily make the mechanics. They usually make like small little interactions just like to show off what's going to be there. So like if I wanted a zip line from here to here, right, I'll literally just make a teleport. Like I'll walk into it and it takes me over there. But that gets put in there so the environment artists know, all right, so he teleports from here to there, all right, so we're gonna need a zip line, and they get put in the zip line asset, create it, whatever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be using a template project. So right now we have just a base first-person shooter template that Unreal provides you. We're gonna be using another one that has a little bit more of gameplay, right? So I'll have like crouching, I'll have like health system, reload system, animations, and then it has AI as well you can fight against. And then we'll probably also implement a multiplayer aspect so we can play obviously with any of the viewers that want to test it out. Alright, so let's bring this in. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to... Oh, no. I'm an idiot. Let's redo that. I mean, I am going to shorten it, but what I wanted to do is keep it... Like, have a little room here, in a sense. So, let's first... Oh, I can't lock this. I'm going to have to remove... I'm going to dip for now, but good luck on the level. Thanks, man. Yeah, of course. Thanks for tuning in. Again, if you want, since you're following me now, you can shoot me a whisper. If you guys have any questions or need some help, let me know, and I'll be tuning in. I'll be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 to 3 Eastern time. And then I might actually be doing some late night or weekend one, just playing games, though. It's more chill. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Thanks for the follow. Have a good one. Let's see. All right, I'm going to remove this one from the group because I don't want it to move. And then I'll lock this one again. And then we'll move this one because I want it to be like here, right? So that looks right. Don't click here. No, it's a little too much to the right. Actually, the door itself is also not centered. It's slightly. There we go. And I think, let me look at it from this side. I think that's good. Should be fine. We can tweak that later if anything. Groups unlock. Oh, 7. So what I want to do is make this like a little smaller room. Oh, let me. No, stupid boy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it's because. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Stretch this across here. By the way, we hit 200 followers. I think he was a 200 or 201st. I'm not 100% sure. Just make sure if anybody's listening. Want to wake them up a little bit?
Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over.
Ah, Joey Diaz. What a fucking buffoon, but God, he's hilarious. Alright, let's get this. Oh no, I have my stream open. There we go. I don't know why I'm making these so huge. Huge. Move that a little forward. Probably keep this still a pretty big door though. These will be smaller though. So let's move that. Because it's just going to be like a little separate room, side entrance type thing. There. Make them smaller. I think that should be good. Success only. Save that. Okay. Oh, that's right. I wanted to see how big this room should be. Oh, oops. Yeah, it's pretty decent. So what I wanted to actually be though, I'm just gonna take. Oh no, these are all big walls. Is there a small one around here I could use? Okay. Yeah, I'll use this one. Let me just pivot, center, pivot. There you go. Copy. Blip. Excuse me. Come on. There we go. And obviously you might have noticed already there is no roofs because I'm not doing that yet. Because then the lighting gets all janked up. It obviously will. Most of these will have. Well, not most of these. There are gonna be ones with roofs. That's what I'm trying to say. I need to move this thing one out. Nope. That's alright if the Z fights a little bit. I can fix that later. So all these are gonna have like natural lighting. It's gonna have, I mean, artificial ones like whatever, candles and like really like dim lights in a sense. Is this door too big? Let me. I can't forget. I'm facing the wrong way. No, that's pretty good. Okay. What I want to have is technically two. So one here. Do that, and another one over here. Another one. And then how it'll be would be. Move this like a little bit over here. going to actually make a copy of this one. And then this one's going to be a little bit of a longer one. Oh, I'm not going to do it. I should do it. I just make this one, I guess. I don't like doing that because then it just moves too slow, but it's gonna help us out. Get like exact measurements. And, is that right? No, it's 1, 2 in. Okay. Also, we even make this like another like smaller tempo-ish looking area. What is that? It's still out? Yeah, we're like 1. There we go. Still? Nah, whatever, bro. I don't care. Leave it. You win. My God. Oh, this is actually because it's not fully in. There we go. Okay. Well, it's just gonna get this one, duplicate it, flip it, oh, flip it. There you go. That's another part of the floor. Start off by 1. There you go. Oh, Shift 7. And bring this over here. And then we'll should get paid for these ads too, huh? Just got big.
Join Uber One and save. $0 delivery fee and percentage off discount subject to order minimums and participating stores. Taxes and other fees still apply.
Okay. It's done. Let's grab this one, stretch it across. Too much? Oh, it's a little. Oh, wait. I gotta fix this one. One more. Cool. And then we're gonna need another wall here. Actually, this is gonna be a split of the room, so that can be a little bit of a longer one. This might work out pretty well. You know what I should do actually? So I'll still get this lined up here. I know it's going into a problem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this one a little back. See, I'm trying. I just want they don't understand. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's right. Why do you go over there? Just gonna move one more. Ah, that's fine. And then we got here. There we go. Whoop. Cool. Who's calling me? No. A little stretch. All right, so let's bring this in. We are gonna need another door. I might have to actually group all this stuff with this. 90. See how this feels. Little small room, cool. A little bigger room, sweet. All right, so let's group all this together. I actually think most of it. Oh, it's not okay. So that, well, that's fine. I think this wall. So it's this wall, this wall, this one. This one, not that one. And it's add to group. And then let's lock it, just make sure everything is attached. Basically just move it out of the frame. Everything there, it's got its doors, does, floors there, cool. There you go. So that's our temple setup, just like the baseline in a sense. Still missing the. It's gonna be bigger. Like this area is gonna be bigger. You know, still missing like this side connection part, which that is what we're gonna figure out next. And realizing now that this is pretty far. This is fucking huge, dude. Oh, oops. What is this? Groups. Unlock. Oh, is it the floor? Why is it? Huh. So this thing has been set up wrong the whole time. What's... Oh, this is the... Oh, okay. Guess I messed that one up. Whoa. I'm just gonna have to edit some of the other ones, I think. That's good. Let's just move this in. Actually, don't need that. Get this one and bring that in. That was too much now. That's good. Okay. This one. Cool. I gotta fix it here as well. There we go. Get the hell in there, bro. instead, I'm going to bring this down. What do you mean? Come on. Okay, cool. And then question is, if I bring this down, right? Yeah, I figured. Alright, let's do it. Get this all on the same page. More. Your limo better be worth it. I'm saving up. What's up, Baybad? Is it? I don't know. Is it gonna be as bad as Mitchell's chicken dance? Definitely not, bro. I think it's gonna be pretty funny. You're working from home today, right, Abed? If I'm not mistaken. Cool. All right. Now, what we could potentially do. So we're actually gonna need. Nice. Very good. I saw a lot of people on Discord earlier. Oh, I see. Some people got off already. But I saw Javi was on. Daniel was on. Playing. Looks like Micah's playing Valorant. Accelerate the launch of Armored Core. No, dude. Okay. So now, oh wait, did I didn't lock it, right? Let's just lock it because I don't want things to move around unnecessarily. I do need to unlock this now because we need to get some more doors this side because there is none currently. So we're gonna need. Probably one here. Oh. Let's twist this a little more. I think there's good. There's good, and then we'll get. Yeah, we'll get another one. I don't want to put it too close to the other door there. Just give a little room. All right. Which means, so what we could probably do actually is use this over here. I do need to raise this up. Oh, cool. Actually, got it. Raise that up to like here. Yeah, a little more. There we go. And then I'm just gonna delete this one because I do want them to match. Now just drag this one across. Oh, did I get it? Oh, I think I did. No, I think it's a little too much. There you go. Save that before Unreal crashes, because that would really fucking suck. Gonna have to make this like a little outdoor area. I don't want it to be too big though, so I'm actually gonna keep it pretty narrow. Maybe something like that. Let me move this so it's aligned here. Yep, cool. No gaps, no gaps. Kind of want to do is make this like that. So actually, if I were to just keep dragging this across, how's that gonna look? Like that, and then I'll bring this a little more in. Up and it blocks this door. I'm really trying to get this to fit somewhere like appropriately. I wonder. Hold on. Oh, no, it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be way too big. No, let's move that back. What I wanted to do is then have like a little narrow passage from here to connect to a little small room and then connect back to the temple. It's kind of what I'm trying to go for. But in doing that, unless I were to move this here and then move that one more inward, then okay, because then it'll all connect here. Let's see how that looks. See if I were to put one like right here. And then put this one. Oop. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of it. All right. Cool stuff. Stupid. All right, let's close it. Luckily, I saved it. Well, actually, hold on. What I may have done is no, I didn't. I'm not gonna save that because I didn't really do much anyway. So don't save. Random blurb. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that one. Ate that lunch, so it'll make me sleepy. Gotta slap myself to wake up. What'd you have for lunch? What'd you eat? What'd you eat, big boy? Alright, so we didn't do much. think the only thing I did was drag a wall. That is Unreal Engine 5. Pizza. God damn. God damn. Wait, hold on. Wait. Are you forgetting about this? God damn. I love pizza, dude. But too much. I always feel like shit when I eat pizza. Actually, no. There's only one exception. And Mitch, I don't know if you had it. I don't think actually was it open? No, I doubt it was open when you were down here. Mr. 01. It's in Pines. So fire. But it's like one of those like more of a gourmet style pizza. But it's like to the point where you can eat a whole pie and be perfectly fine. Because it's not really like heavy. It's not too greasy. Well, most of them. There's only like one. The greasy is only like a bacon pizza. But it's like really good quality fucking pizza. I love that place. Mitch, you plan on coming down to Miami anytime soon? I feel like you mentioned it before, but I don't remember exactly what you said. Or when you said you were coming down. What is this here? Oh, that's right. I forgot that was a thing. Poop. Alright, I'll figure it out later. It's not really like a huge burden right now. Let's get rid of this one. Okay. Let's get this one. I'll move that one across. Yeah, we'll keep it the same, whatever. We can also just keep it just one entrance. I think that's alright. Yep. Save this one. Alright, and then I'm actually going to move this one a little more in. Oof, itchy. I'm so sore. Oh. Did shoulders yesterday. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's another one. I have a tracker, not tracker, but of sound effects I want to have. Hold on. Bunch of random shit. Here. Oh my god. Or the sounds or whatever I want to have for the soundboard setup. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Where? Okay, so then this is obviously going to be closed off too. So, I can actually probably just use... Alright, maybe not this wall. These walls are too big. And obviously the stairs and everything leading up to the temple are going to be bigger, higher, whatever. Because we don't want people just like to be jumping on it from one side. Where does this end? That line? No, it didn't line up perfectly. Pretty close though. Carl, what did I say? Oh, if you're planning on coming down to Miami sometime soon, I don't know if you ever mentioned it. I feel like we talked about this before, but I don't remember. I guess I don't need to make this all the way to here. Well, either way, I'm not using this, so that's probably why I'm getting a little confused. Let's just get rid of all that. Won't need that either, or that, or that, or that, or this. This I'll keep that because I'm gonna use this. Gotta make it a little smaller. Not soon that I can see. Trying to pay off some stuff from that. Okay, cool. All good. What is that? Babe. Okay. That is cool. So now what I was planning on doing is making this much, much smaller. I think a little smaller than that too. And definitely lengthwise. Come on. There we go. Good boy. Alright. Where's my... Why you like this? Pivot. Center. Pivot. Says pivot offset. There we go. Oh, there's a message. Oh, let me turn off the fan. So looks like there's an ad coming up in like 2 minutes. Just an FYI. I'll probably just go to the bathroom when that happens. Take advantage of pee-pee time. Nope, not gonna work. Nope. Alright, cool. Sensation. How do you know it's a cool feature? It's something you turn on in, I believe it was Twitch. I don't think it was Streamlabs. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, come on, man. Yeah, maybe click the fucking vertices? Oh my god. This shit sometimes, dude. Oh, is that why? Is it only because I'm local? That kind of makes sense. Well, let's not do that. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but we'll just put it there for now. Basically, just want this to connect from one area. Oh, interesting. Because of this fence here, it's gonna collide a little bit. Dang. How would stairs look here? Hold on. Is it grouped? Yeah, it is. How would stairs feel? Not too sure how I feel about that. Nope. Alright. Yeah, looks like it's about to play. And I'll just go take the opportunity to go take a piss. So, minute ad coming up. Rate yourself, and I will go pee and be right back.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right. Yeah, and also, Mitch, there's a way. I just didn't enable it. Or maybe I do have it enabled, but I didn't see an option to delay it. But there's a way like it'll pop up a message saying, "Oh, your ad's gonna play in the next." Like you can set the timer or whatever. I think mine is set to 3 minutes. And you could have an option to delay it. Like let's say, well, for you, you're playing the game, like you're playing Call of Duty or whatever. So maybe it's not like super crucial, but you can delay it. I think it was for like 10 minutes or some shit, and then it'll play again. Same thing, pop a message and you can delay it. I don't know about this. Let me check something. Hold on. Is it here? Yes. Remove this from the group. I'm gonna lock this. See how this looks. One reason I'm putting this is because putting just the stairs there is not going to really... Like, if I were to just extend the bottom of the stairs down, yeah, it would work. But it's going to look janky, and honestly, they won't even be able to go through the door. So I'm trying to just add, like, a little bit of a buffer. I have to move that wall a little bit. That's alright if I need to do that. That's good. Okay. And let's say now, right, this goes. And I put stairs here. It's not going to be like literal stairs like that. It's going to be just a passage, like a path. Did I not move it at all there? Oh, I did, okay. So let's see how maybe... Nope. See how this... Nope. Nope. I think I gotta change it to this. Nope. The other one? Come on, bro. Come on. You just don't want to work sometimes, huh? Getting so impatient with this fucking thing sometimes. Like, I go here and do it just fine. Same here, but I guess it works on that side, but it doesn't want to work on this side. Maybe because it's pressing against something. Nope, just really does not want to work at all. Oh, is it because? No, it is a geometry mesh. Alright. Do I have it? Something like this. No, actually. Wouldn't be no, okay, never mind. Shut up, brain. That's too much. Turn off snapping real quick. What we can have, let's get another one of these. this will be. Let's see if it wants to do it. Okay, guess it does. What are you dragging? Why are you dragging upwards like that? Why are you shaped like that? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, God. Dude, how about you, buddy? Go fuck yourself. Alright? I'll get you a new one. Ridiculous. Let's get... I'll just get this for you. I'll fix the... Oh, wait, hold on. I need to make sure that this is... And I'm gonna move that one from the group. Pivot. Pivot.
Miami-Dade Transit is hiring. Apply now for a full-time bus operator position. Benefits include competitive pay and career advancement. Apply now at miamidade.gov/jobs. That's miamidade.gov/jobs.
Alright. And then move this a little bit to the side so it comes up over there in the corner. Maybe stretch this out a little bit. Just a little. Just make sure it's, yeah. Is this thing shaped weird or is it just me? No, maybe not. Whatever. And then from here, we're going to get another one. And this one's going to be a thinner one. That's basically just a path. That looks weird. Oops. Lock. Okay. Bring this down. I don't know why it's like that to begin with. There we go. Bring this like right there in the corner. Down. Look at this edge. No, the edge. Edge. Edgy. There we go. And then I can bring that into there. I just need to move the actual thing down. I do not like the way this looks right now. No me gusta. We just can't have another way to get out of the temple. So we have to have a way to get out of this temple here. I could. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. Get rid of that. That's fine. this instead. I think I have a way to do this. So we can have this be another entrance or exit, whatever we want to call it, basically. Okay. I don't know if I'm too. No, it's fine. And then what we'll do, same thing. I can remove this from the group. What's this turned? 450. Jeez. What if I do this? Okay. Is get a copy of this one. Let's drag that. Oh, I don't want it to be. Okay, have main entrance and then a side entrance. Oh, that's right. That was already level with the floor. Alright, I'll make this a little wider though. Let's go to. Just make like a 300. Okay. What's the length of this one? 58. Step height 20. Steps, just make it 20. 21. 21. That's 20, look. It's a little. 21. And we'll just move back a little bit. And I'll change the step height to 18 maybe. There, that's good. And then what I was gonna do was basically have this. Let me lock everything. Group lock. I didn't come with it, did it? Good. We will move this over. Get that out of the way real quick. Probably move this wall in. So it's like on there. It's not like going through it, but it's like built underneath it. Here. What the fuck happened here? Is it always like that? I don't even remember now. Where's the fucking pivot? Hello? Oh my god. Pivot. Center. Pivot. Alright, there you go. Yeah, I think so too. I was not liking the way I was looking. Again, probably with using splines and stuff, might be easier to do. But I probably won't be doing that to like full on polish. Something like that, and then from here, well, obviously this is. I'm just gonna do this now. Probably won't look exactly like this, but just so it closes it off, let's just put that down. There. Probably like stone or something, or like maybe like stronger columns, whatever. Now the question is, do I leave it centered? Let me lock this. Do I leave it centered? Well, I could definitely make this smaller. Well, I had a different vision for this. Let me see something real quick. Just want to see how this looks. Oh, I broke it. Oh, never mind. I feel like this would be like another, just like a, not a dramatic entrance, but like, just a little more like an attractive entrance. Or exit, whatever. So you come into the temple, blah, 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 and you can exit out through it too. I need to lower this. Oh no, I see, it's because of the stairs. Do you have any shapes for the floor? Not really. Well, this is all like terrain, right? So this is all like the landscape, because that's what we're gonna keep. This is gonna be all squared out. And I guess I could be like a cylinder maybe. I'm trying to think how that would look. Typically we just use blocks because blocks are just easier to manage, I guess. What I'm trying to figure out now, maybe no stairs there. Well, actually I'm gonna need stairs on the other side anyways. Let me unlock this. Let's pick this. And then where's that cube? What? No. Oh, I keep on missing it. I was wondering what the hell's going on. I'm back in geometry. Pretty much, dude. Thinking cylinder or hexagon. So we could technically do that. Geometry. So if we do a cylinder, it's already, I think, it's a hexagon or octagon? It is an octagon. So let's see. Let's give that a shot. See how that looks. Oh, a little more down actually. This is the height of it. Okay, I think it goes to the floor. Yeah, it does. Sides. How does an octagon look? Or hexagon? I only ask because I'm assuming you'll be having other cylinders create that tempo from. Yes, correct. Yeah. So this, the tempo itself. Let me pull up the reference again. Yeah, it's all really just like a. What is it? Control F. No. F. There we go. So if you look, hold on, I gotta bring it back in here. FG. So the tempo itself is square. I mean, again, I don't think there's actually a tempo in there, but that's kind of what we're going for. Well, it's not really a square. It's like a pentagon, actually. So, but like the building base is a square, and then it just has the pinch at the top. And then the top part is what's going to be like that cone-ish looking, or not cone-ish, like the half sphere. Typically, we just always use blocks because it's just easier to work with. That's the only reason why I typically do it. Unless I'm trying to go for something real specific. Which in this case, I could use it, but I'm not putting any roofs in yet because kind of like I mentioned, the whole lighting on it is going to look really, really bad. I'm not opposed to... Oh, it's too sorry. I'm not opposed to this at all, actually. I just know... I don't think the hexagon will be good. Because a cylinder... I think I already know what this is. It's technically... Yeah. So if we were to do... I like angled squares. Yeah, I think that'll be look. Once we actually start making the polish on that, it's gonna look nice. Angle. Let's go down. Oh wait, are you saying? Hold on, let me bring it back up. Fuck. Are you saying the angling of the temple? Is that what you're talking about? Is there another ad coming up? When? I didn't get a notification of this one. When is it coming up though? Let me get rid of this. Window. Noise. Alright, so we got this one lined up already? Yeah. Let's see what looks better. So we got hexagon. Why did you get higher? Because I changed the amount of sides you have. How... Alright, whatever. And let's see, a cylinder, we could just honestly put 20. And then we could just put pillars on the sides here to kite off those edges. Not opposed to this either, to be honest. And then obviously we need to make it bigger. So let's get... Let's make it like what, maybe 300? 250? So I'm gonna see how it feels. Excuse me. Get a gun. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with that. That's not gonna make it a little bigger though. Oh, this is just a... Is it the height of it? Oh, okay, it is. Definitely not that. I think 300 may be our sweet spot. Skill 1 in. Yeah, that's good. Let's bring this in now. Or down, I mean.
Over there, it's a task manager. It's a project manager. It's Asana, your work manager. Bring together everything your team needs to get work done in one place. Visit asana.com to try for free.
Literally coming up because I mentioned a stupid treadle thing. Oh, it's not hugging against it? Well, I guess it's not. Okay. I think it's pretty good. And then let's see here. And increase the height. Let's do that, and then let's make it one less step. I think that should do it. Random question. Is it at this level they prevent people from getting under the map and make sure everything is aligned? Yeah, pretty much. So what we don't want to happen, like right now, is someone walking in through here. Oh, I didn't press this here. Someone walking in through here and then being able to just like run off the map. That's an obvious one. We also wouldn't want, like you're saying, people to clip through the floors, through the walls. Because then that's obviously how it breaks the realism of it. So yes, correct. Okay, let's rotate this one a little bit. Move here. And alright. And basically what we'll do is like something like this. I'm just gonna mark this up real quick. Don't worry about measurements too much. Of course that moves. That's why I'm kind of like anal about measurements in here. Oh, it's not hugging enough actually. There, those two sides have to be touching, I think. So I'm just gonna mock this up real quick like that. Should look something like this. Oh, my eyes. Ooh, ow. Ooh, itchy. Oh, it's an ad? Alright. Oh, shit. I'll wait for it to end. There you go. Did you give to one earlier? Oh, that's right. I forgot I was dragging this. Let's give it a little bit of space. Actually, no, we can't really give it too much space. Does it have to go in more? I guess it does. There we go. So do something like that. Let me bring this in a little more. Of course, bro. Absolutely. Guess the one earlier. Just seemed right. Seemed like the right thing to do. These won't be as long. Be a little more stubby ones. There we go. I'm actually probably gonna rotate these. Where's my rotate? Rotate. 90. And you can put these like here. Well, actually, stairs in a little bit. You know, they might not be able to go up these. Oh, nope. Wrong one. Alright, it's supposed to be look something like this. I'm not going to worry about the polish right now. I could always fix that in actual polish stage. Where am I? Alright, see, so... Oh, it could go up there. Alright, and then basically right here is where things will cut off. So we'll probably just to tie everything up together, because this is actually pretty much the last thing we're missing before that level is blocked out. Still balancing, still scaling stuff that we got to do, but for the most part it's pretty much done. Let's just put that, just line it up with the end here. More. Oh, so I was saying the reason why I'm very specific about like this stuff now is because once we import meshes to replace these, we don't have to worry about that, because we're gonna know that everything's already pretty much spaced how it needs to be, and it just makes things easier for us. Normally I wouldn't be like this super thorough with it, but in this case, we are going to, because we're going to be replacing all of these. That's good. Yeah. Alright, cool. I think that's everything. Tied off. Still missing a little more filter stuff. But yeah, I think everything now is like, there's a full loop, basically. So... besides like the obvious ones, right? Like probably here if I were to jump. Yeah, see I can get outside the map. But for that we could just put blockers on top. And those blockers are literally just blocking volume. So like if I were just to do this. Put this up here. Then just stretch it across. The fence is going to be higher. But like now if I were to do it, it's just going to be like an invisible wall. Wahoo! Oh, I jumped over the invisible wall. There we go. Jump over that scumbag. And just be like, boink. There. See? Can't jump over it. But the walls will be bigger in the actual, like, final map. But that's pretty much, I think, the only area right now besides, probably here. Actually, let me test it. I'm pretty sure I could jump outside of that. If I were to go here, yeah, see? That's stuff we don't want to happen. This basically, like, there's a step after the, like, once you have mechanics and the map is blocked out, it's QA, right? So quality assurance, if you guys know what that means. It's playtesting. So you get playtesters to come in and intentionally try and break the game. Your goal is to break the game in as many ways as you can and make a list, basically. You just basically do that. Why is there a stutter? And then basically when you have that full list, you know, the designers go back and tweak it, fix whatever they need to fix so that that doesn't happen again, right? So they could fix that bug. It's usually more so to test the mechanics. Lower that. And then probably just lower the height a little bit. Excuse me. Yeah, that's good. Which means I can lower this a little bit more. Oh, too much. There we go. That's fine. Alright, so first off, save. I'm trying to see what else we could just kind of tie off. I think that's pretty much it. I could probably think of is maybe moving this to the left instead. Maybe put like a window here. just so I could see out. Maybe try and grab somebody as they're trying to get to the temple. Oh, it actually doesn't change the height at all. Try and pull. Oh no, you can't even really. Yeah, you can. I mean, I'll leave a window there just for more like the aesthetic view of it, I guess. Not that big, like that. Okay, come here, down, run up these steps. Maybe make it like a winding step. Let me see. Actually, we didn't walk. Oh. Get my pistol. Oh, no, that's my rifle, but whatever. Go here. What's that? Oh, it's a shadow. So go up here. All right, cool. Yeah, I think I might change this because it's just like a really big step, and it's not really realistic that you just go down and step into a wall. So maybe we'll make it like more of a diagonal one, like the tiered one, basically, like kind of what we have up here or over here. I mean, did I ever add? Oh no, I didn't. I just kept this flat stairs. Never mind. I lied. I'm gonna lock everything. Lock. It's locked already. This is not locked. Lock. I think that one's locked. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, this isn't grouped? I thought it was. Group. Group. There you go. That's grouped. Is this? This one's fine. I didn't group any of these because there's really no need to. I didn't add another wall here. I don't think I will. I don't know. If I were to switch the stairs to the left instead of the right, then maybe I could add an entrance there and it'll be a little bit of a better flow. Not sure. I'll do a little more balancing on that. I have the weekend to work on it. So most likely by the time... excuse me. Monday comes around. Unless I do one over the weekend, which is definitely possible. We'll see. Oh, let me... I gotta... Lock it. Raise the height of this. You know what? I didn't test it after... Okay, yeah, it's fine. Let me just raise this. Good. Let's lock it again. Oh, and that's plain. I see. Okay. I'll wait for that to finish. Did that finish? I think it did. Yeah, it did. Cool. So, with that being said, this is the map. Yeah.
Why?
Get a couple of these.
Why? 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 Why?
Cool. We did it. Whoa. So that's pretty cool. Why is this stuff still playing? Oh my god, there's like 17 of these queued. Please stop. Okay. That is the first initial draft of the Blockout. Again, still need to balance it. Probably fix some scaling. But like technically if we wanted to right now, right? You go from, let's just start from all the way over here. There's a connection between most of the rooms. Why not even have this door here, to be honest? Go here. God, jeez, I always forget how loud that is. Cool. And there. Gonna be obviously stuff in between to block us. Over here. My favorite area, to be honest, is probably not this section. It's over here. I think this is pretty cool. This one had a little more detail than the other ones, so that's why I might feel more attached to it. Got here. Cool. Drop down. Obviously climb up when we get that. If you want to go back around here. Two people over there. There. Come over here. It's like a little area. You know, whatever it's gonna be. Shoot. Be looking around. All right. Cool. Lit. Yeah, it's coming out pretty good so far. Kind of rocky at first. Learned some lessons of the next time how to do things a little better. Cool, got that. Sweet. And now we get to the end. Boom, sweet. That is very, very good. Alrighty. That being said, probably gonna call it here. Alright. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in. If you have not done so already, follow me on YouTube or follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you want to subscribe for more content here, get no ads, all that good stuff, definitely can. Like I said, I may be doing over this weekend either a continuation of this one, or I might just actually stream just playing something. I don't really know what. I don't really play anything besides League nowadays. Maybe I'll do that or something. I'm not too sure yet. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for everybody who subscribed. Appreciate y'all. You is the best. I love you. I'll give you a little kiss. Look, I'll give you a little kiss right now. Ready? Come here. Beautiful. Oh, love it. I fucked up my camera, didn't I? There, hold on, wait. Gotta see the stream. Alright, good. We're good. Appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of your day. And I will see y'all in the next one. Adios. Peace.
Mic off.